Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome back. Let's see what we get. Oh good. Nice. Okay, that's a funny one. Was that the issue I was experiencing? I don't know. Maybe. Not what I'm doing today. Oh. 17 minutes left on it. Gonna spend it now. Let's see. I think that's long enough to go to Air Day. I think. Because I want to be able to get that this weekend. Hey there, welcome. All right, let's get into it. How did the B become my personal insignia? I think it's a combination of factors, but I remember always liking bumblebees as a kid. And I think from there, when I got into computers and computer engineering, the idea of the hive mind, the information theory behind such a thing is really interesting to me. And it just seemed like a really good... It seemed like a really good choice for a mascot. For something that was trying to be fun and not too serious. Yeah, one of the other creatures that was considered in the early days of coming up with the idea of my channel was an octopus, because basically their entire body is a brain. The whole thing. Just brain. And that's a very interesting way of doing it. Oh no. But the name I was going to use for that one was taken already, so I ended up just sitting and rethinking on the idea a bit more, and then ended up coming up with bees. And I think it's a much better choice. I think it fits what I want to go for so much better. Yeah, I get talking a bit too much. My playing suffers. But I'm not here to play well. I'm just here to play. Oh, that's right, I got smoke for this now. How's this work? Familiarization training. Oh, neat. That's fun. 4 of them. Where'd that shot come from? I thought I saw it, but I guess I didn't. What was that? I don't know where that was. You know what? Maybe they're moving over this way. This feels like a map I've never played in before. Oh shoot, that wasn't a target. Which thing did I lose? Which weapon system have I lost? Can I still shoot? Is it just my commander's dead? Commander, no! Oh well, still can fire. Nope, that one dead. Over there? Nope.
We are losing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and start integrating editing into a schedule of some kind. I really want to start learning that a bit more and getting better at it. And well, the only way I'm going to be able to is if I start doing it at some point. I think I'm just going to treat Friday as a day to do it. Hit the tree right in front of me. Woo! Thought I was being so sneaky. Sent a missile straight into the tree.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Okay, let's try this one. And
Need cover.
oh, somebody's actually giving orders. Holy. Somebody actually wants to play the game. Instead of just sit on a hill slinging rounds. I did not intend that at all. I was just tossing it over there. Oh no. Oh, come on. Where'd they go? Right there. That was really bad. Nope. You can't hit me. See? Told you. You can't hit me. Stop it. Stop it.
We've been hit. On the way.
You got him. That thing broke on my arrow. What happened there? Something broke. Targeting thing? That looks a bit. Well. Watch out, little R3. He's walking right into their line of fire. Oops, I forgot to bring it up on the phone. Oh, it was a different one. I see, I see. Oh, you posted a long-form video. Nice. I think I saw it pop up in my feed. Where? Oh, I see. They're just sitting on the hill killing us and spawn now. I see. I see. Well, that's that then. On to the next one. Oh, shoot. That's not the button I wanted. I prefer to not do that. Arbitrarily click back on this one. And then hit battle again. And then I'm gonna forget I do that and do something else instead. I hadn't watched it yet. Oh, one thing I was thinking when I saw your thumbnail though is you should make the word that you have on it a bit bigger and a brighter color around it. I think would help. Make it a little bit more impactful. I think that would help get more views. Yeah, regular video stuff definitely gets a lot less views. Like, even the one that I've done is not very high compared to the lives that I've done. Okay. Oh, doing this kind of map again. Okay. Is this actually gonna help? I feel like this is gonna get me killed. Surprise! Just kept driving. I love it. Nobody expects you to just get right behind them early. Where'd he go? Oh, shoot. I probably should have backed up more before I took a shot. Or maybe I shouldn't have taken a shot at all. I don't know. I got two, though. No, not really a great one for this map. We'll go with the 803.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Yes, hello to you as well. Yeah, I think it works. Good job. Good job. He just shot something at me. Oh, it was that just shot something at me. I see. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Ow. Okay, Bradley time. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but we're gonna see. Oh, you know what? I got UAV. Let's do that. We'll find a little space to hide in and just UAV all day. Be like, there they are, and there they are, and there they are. Whoa. Good, they got him. Oh, shoot. I'm stuck on a train car. Anybody over there? I don't think that one's alive. I think yeah, they're dead. They are not alive. Oh shoot. I keep smashing into things. At least it's a tank. What's this, right? Yep. Okay. Whoa, what? Hey, get back in the air. What are you doing? Oh, was my thrust set to 0 or something? Oh, when did I set it up to? Oh, I thought I had it set it up. Control H? What? Nope, it's not that. Not that. Why? What did I do? I don't remember what I set it to. Space. No. E. F. Nope. Any of these. Any of these buttons do anything. Not a 1. Nope. We're gonna go with I don't remember. Well, that is something I will need to fix. At some point. If I remember. That was one. Oh, shoot. Well, died anyway. Oh, air target. Got me. Yeah, it's probably too far away for me to really use this anyway. Oops, wrong button. It's hitting the cruise control button instead of the forward button. Oh, I broke his aiming ring. Yay, that worked. It worked. Oh.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
I guess. Might as well try and get a couple points in this. Oh, I think it is a double weapon, isn't it? Yeah, it's got two there.
Attention to the map.
Plane? Oh, stay lower. Hope for the best. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh yeah, take it. Oh no. Well, there I go. I got a rocket kill on a plane. Nice. He was like, oh yeah, easy plane target. No, I showed him. And then died immediately after.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Aw. I was gonna try and help. There was no help for us. Not with that thing. On to the next one. And again and again and again and again and again and again and again. I still don't know how I feel about this map. I feel mixed about this map. That's how I feel about it.
Hold position.
Strider ready. Gunner ready. Gunner ready.
Hello. Pardon. Pardon you, pardon me. You go on ahead. You look like you got a much bumpier ride than I do. You go right ahead. Be on your way. Oh. I overtook him. Tank racing. That's what they should do with some tanks, is let's race them. Let's get people to tune them and tweak them to make them raceable. I think that would be hilarious. I hope this house helps hide my head. My great big dome melon.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Artillery strike. One,
Oh, nice. That guy went up behind him.
two.
Oh, hell yeah. Very nice. I was just about to drop a bunch of shells on him. Dude, you might want to get out of there. Just turn around, the whole fence falls down. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I'm stuck on a wall. That's a weird thing I'd never thought about. Wonder how many instances there are of like soldiers just falling down wells. Walking through an area that's been damaged, destroyed, and you don't know that a well was there. You just fall through. Oh, no. Hi, how you doing?
Mobility kill.
Oh, I got a critical on him. I didn't take him out, though. Bradley time? Maybe?
Back up.
Maybe Bradley.
Attention to the designated grid, sir.
Flatten them sandbags.
Need backup. Attention to the map.
Whoa. Oh, no. It's a little wobbly. I just saw some... Oh, there's something over there.
Attention to the map. Need cover.
Someone's saying defend right there. A couple light tanks. Yeah, I guess I'll just help with these ones. This is a smart idea. Oh wait, that's friend. That not enemy. That friend. What am I doing? I couldn't see the blue on top of him.
Attack the C point.
Where am I going? Okay, this way. That was a little weird. Hello, Shadow. How are you? Oh, I see. Going away from me now, are you? Yeah, okay. You hang out over there. That guy, I swear. Which arc do these have? I can see it. I can see the turn points in it. That's pretty funny. Because it doesn't follow a perfect
Victory will be ours.
curve. Kind of got these little nooks in it.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Oh, those didn't go anywhere near the battlefield. I was trying to launch them over at A. That didn't work. Oh, look, a bridge. Can I just destroy that bridge? Why can't I destroy the bridge? That just feels like something I should be able to do.
Attention to the map.
Oh yeah, especially I feel like if it's marked on the map like this, it should 100% be game for a destructible bridge.
Attention to the map.
Hello there. Where was that? I just saw it. Where were they? Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Right over there. It's just a drone again. Oh, it's just a drone again. I swear, you get so excited. Oh, look, flying thing I can shoot at. And you're like, oh, it's just a drone again. How bad is it to try and drive across this? This looks awful. Drones are people too. At some point, yes. Yes, they will be. If we should get a target destroy for him then. Let's give points for taking one down. They're hard to hit anyway. I don't know if it actually does give that. It might. If I just looked, I probably would have seen him. Alright, that's enough of that one. Better call the democracy officer. Officer, this democracy is not right. Our democracy is better. I think my favorite part about Helldivers 2, though, is they named it Super Earth. Like, that is so hilariously on the nose about things. I love it. They give it a little cape and everything. Oh boy, Flanders. And I'm on the north side, so probably gonna lose. Based on my experiences yesterday. We'll see what happens. Super solid state drive. Super solid. I think that's a pretty good joke. Is there any functional difference between the GM and Chrysler versions of the XM1? Or are they relatively the same? The footage is so grainy. Not the best. I tried. Gotcha. There we go. Got him. And now to go back in my little tunnel. The mantlet is the only real difference. So what's the difference with theirs? Mantlet being... I don't know, I haven't really sat and looked at the other one. Because I think mine's the GM model. Oh, screw this, I'm going forward more. Hello there. Spotted them. Yeah, the Chrysler model's only for the consoles. What's going on? What is happening here right now? He dead. I think he dead. Yeah, he dead. Yeah, it's probably about the point in the match where I'm better off turning off my thermal. Once there starts to be too many wrecks around, it's really tough to tell what is and what isn't because of the amount of heat getting produced off them. They're behind us. Back through the hole. I know this is the wrong way, but I'm already moving this way. Is there no more over there? No, doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, teamwork. I thought I just saw one. Why don't you just sit right here and have one as they come through? I can't imagine they'd still drive through that, would they? I just treat that as a spot to avoid. Somebody over there. There we go. Oh no! Someone else got me. Did I just see that thing jump? Is that what just happened? I need to go towards C. That's where those enemies were. Right about there. Don't see any alive. I see plenty of wrecks, but no living ones. Yeah, they've managed to pull it back around. I got one. Remember, if you still got a weapon, you can still fire at him. Lucky shot. Nope, those are buildings. Oh, shoot. I noticed him at just the last second. I saw that little shade of green peeking out from behind that building. Like green-gray.
Have captured a zone.
So why do you get the helicopter cockpit and ground, but they don't give you the plane one? Nice. Excellent crash, my man. Excellent. Although I think my favorite ones are when they kind of turn into a fireball streaking across the sky and then impact and explode. Where is that dude? I saw somebody. Oh no. Thought I touched light enough. No, I did not. Broke my skiff.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
You failed. You couldn't give it up. It's gone now. It's back. Couldn't give up War Thunder, I'm guessing. What made you get back into it? By curiosity. I had the weird idea that one of the ways the bees fight is that they carpet bomb areas with flowers, like as they conquer. And how strange that would be. Oh. Quick. I think somebody else shot at me and then somebody else finished me off. I think that's what happened there. Yep, it was. That shot came from a different location. Oh, you couldn't run DCS on your old computer. That'll do it. For plane games, you should look into Falcon. Falcon 4.0, I think it is, and look up the mod for it. That would run on your computer. And that one's like really developed and has a really dedicated community behind it. It is more detailed in some aspects than DCS is on the F-16, but it's good. Maybe I should play that at some point. It's a bit retro. I have a couple little flight sim combat games that are neat. There's one that I picked up by... Oh, is it Microprose? Microprose? But it's like a old school retro graphic style Harrier jet simulator. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I can't. I remember it being not very expensive. I think it popped a shot at me. Where did that come from? Hello? There it is. Hold on, I want to look up what that game is real quick so I can let you know. I can like see the image in my head too, and I can't remember what the name of it is. Now, you can always play Ace Combat as well. That's an option. Recent? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, there it is. Tiny Combat Arena. Tiny Combat Arena. Look up that game on Steam. It's simple in terms of the graphics, but it's a very neat little creation.
Attack the sea point.
Yep, it's by Microprose, is the publisher and developer for it. Okay, let's see. So depending on how this one goes, this might be the last one for the night. Hello there, Ox. How are you? Wow, I really did nothing tonight for this. I've still got 73 left. 13 bucks. That's okay. Actually, how much is Falcon right now? I think I picked that one up for 99 cents. Oh, let's see. Maybe it looks very strange when I'm looking at my phone. That game is currently $5.59 by the looks of it. Okay. But I know that one, you gotta mod it, and it's old. It's from 98. So, yeah. That's one of those ones, if you're willing to put up with it, it is a fantastic game because it features a campaign mode that allows you to actually act on the active war that is occurring, and your actions have consequences on how well your military does. And DCS still doesn't really have that. There have been servers that are experimenting with it a lot, and some methods that I've seen that help create that. But the simulation aspect is very detailed in Falcon. Whoa. Well, hello. Thank you, Ox. That's a fantastic. But I like to do Lethal Company on Friday. Lethal Company sounds like fun. Absolutely. If I have the chance to die to crazy, creepy things, absolutely. Dynamic campaign. Yes. I love the dynamic campaign stuff. It is just great. It just makes things feel so much more impactful. It's Falcon 4.0, Zabermaus. It's the one that I'm talking about, I believe. Because there are a few older ones that are even older, with even more retro graphic, like 2D pixel. It's amazing they could do flight simulators like that. It really is. One of my favorite games to really look at and just be amazed by is Elite, the original. And what they managed to do with that game during the time period it came out in That's some really creative problem solving. It's one of the reasons I am always excited to look at projects by some of those developers. Another one would be the guy who made Roller Coaster Tycoon. As a technical project, it's beautiful. It is an amazing feat, completely written in assembly, and it is some of the best running code you can find. Like, that is efficient. It is good. It is very good. Your first flight sim was Microsoft Space Simulator. That sounds like fun. I would have loved that. Maybe. Was it a bit like Kerbal? I doubt it was a lot like Kerbal. Nope, that's a building. Fired straight into the side of a building. Good old Packard Bell 286. I'm trying to remember, what was my first processor I ever had? I think it was a 133 megahertz, I believe, with 16 megabytes of RAM, and I want to say a 200 megabyte hard drive, maybe. Nope. Did a Cobra in a prop. Oh, a guy did a Cobra on you in a prop. Nice.
Attack the aim point. The enemy is winning. Somebody cover me.
286 was equal to 25 megahertz. Okay. I ended up seeing some of the earlier stuff. Like, I have a 486 on my collection of old computer parts that I've acquired in the years. Yeah, you were back during the period of EDO RAM, where you had to have all of the RAM modules filled or the computer wouldn't boot. They'd make special blank modules that you would have to use if you didn't have enough physical memory to put in the slots, because if all of the banks weren't full, the thing would not work. Oh, there was also the fun of the old AT power supply. It was not keyed the way a modern one is. A modern one, you can't plug it in wrong. Every single one of the pins is keyed differently, so they only slide in one way. But the older version was not. The only way to know it worked was that you had to make sure two of the colors were always next to each other when you plugged the two parts in. Because if you did it the other way, it would blow up your board. And probably take out everything else too. Oh, I think my favorite though with old computers is how insane it is that they decided the best method to turn it on was to run the 120 volt straight up to the power switch on the front. Like, that's insane. Like, just running the straight wall voltage would go all the way to the button that you press to turn on your computer. Nowadays, it's a single push throw switch that just activates a couple jumpers on the motherboard and then activates power to the computer. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a long time between computers. I think one of the earliest games I remember on that old computer was... Well, I remember Microsoft Pinball. Well, it depends, for that question, new computer or new console, it's, I think, unfortunately, a question of how much money do you have available to you. Because if you have the money available, I would say a PC. A PC is going to do far more than a console can. But a console is more easily accessible. They tend to be cheaper to get and acquire. And everything will just work on. You don't have to worry about some compatibility, like, oh, your processor is missing this instruction set, so it can't work. You didn't have a mouse for the first 4 years. Man, I almost wish I could have experienced that a little bit. Yeah, my first computer was a Windows 95 computer. Before that, I had played a lot of early consoles, like had a regular Nintendo, had a Sega Genesis, stuff like that. But never really had a computer until a bit later. And then I got into fixing computers when I got my own computer that was running Windows ME, which anybody that has ever used Windows ME will understand what I'm saying. I got very good at fixing that thing. It would blue screen just trying to open the CD-ROM drive. It would blue screen when you did that and just die. It was great. Yeah, Windows ME made me the man I am today. Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm gonna die. Yep, there I go. I'm just having fun with it. I'm just reminiscing about old computer stuff now. Yeah, I have some old parts and components that I've held on to over the years, and oddities that I've found. I have a really interesting Intel 8080 programmable, ultraviolet programmable chip. It has a little clear window on the chip, and it lets you see the die on the inside of it. I've taken pictures of it before because it's just such a cool little piece of history. Yep, I remember having the 5 1/4 drive. I do remember that. I remember constantly trying to get a Star Wars game to work on it, and I never could. That's one thing I remember about it. Yeah, there was this old Star Wars Trench Run game or something like that on a 5 1/4 drive. I don't know what it was, but I would try to play it and try and get it working correctly, and it never would. Oh, let's see, 68K left on that. Did that match finish that I was in? No, it has not. Okay, so I think I was at about 110 left when no, I was at like 88 when I started, wasn't I? I don't remember. I need to like make note of how many points I'm getting, because it would kind of let me predict a little bit when I'll be able to unlock things. Although maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I really don't want to do that. Maybe just keep in the thought of, if I continually work at it, it will get there. I don't need that sort of data. I know it will get there. I don't know. Oh yeah, the 5 1/4s were very much like that. The weird tricks people would do too, like clipping it with a hole puncher to get rid of the write protection. Things like that. Just, wow. You know what? I want to do something a little different right now before we end this. I'm going to do this. Since I haven't played this in a while. This is what we're going to do. We're going to play a little bit of this. Oh, you've played it. It's just called Star Wars Trench Run. That's probably what it was. All I remember, I'm trying to figure out bits and pieces of it and what I remember. I feel like what I remember happening was like I would try and fly it and then it would just constantly crash into the wall. Which could have just been me being a kid not understanding what I was doing. Very possible. But I was constantly just trying to play games that were way outside what I was really capable of. I remember we had Final Fantasy on the NES, which, remembering it, we had the NES before I was born. So, it must have been my dad's? Well, thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think disk technology can do a lot. One that I'm excited for a tech is that glass system that I think Microsoft was funding, but I hadn't heard anything about. They were looking to build archival crystals that you would be able to hit with light to change the atomic parameters of the glass within it, allowing you to write data to those. Well, thanks for stopping in as well. I hope you have a good evening. But the benefit of it is that it would allow you to shrink the physical size of data down very small. The thing is, though, is that we've already gotten it really small. We're down to the point where we are dealing with literal atoms as we're swapping electrical states. Didn't get him. Are he shooting at me? There is. Or not. Maybe they ran. A little damaged. What's up with that missile lately? That thing is zooming when I fire it. What was that? Anybody else just see that? Oh, I see. That's what it is. Woo! Oh, a helicopter hit me with the cannon. Oh. Oh no, they're bringing down the artillery on top of me. Well, I'm just gonna stand still then. Here we go! A 75 by 75 millimeter silicon plate can hold 7 terabytes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Especially as we're starting to approach three-dimensional stacking of storage. Like, that's really taking capacity to different levels. The biggest issue I feel they're running into now is heat dissipation. Because once you start stacking like that, pulling heat away from that becomes much more difficult because it's going to collect in areas. You almost want to run heat piping through the stacks, maybe, would be the best way to do it. But yeah, the other issue is just that as things have gotten so small, quantum tunneling becomes an issue. Keeping an electron trapped within the cell that allows it to be a 1 or a 0 becomes increasingly difficult because at a certain size they don't really like to stay where you tell them to and will kind of just phase in and out of the walls and end up in places they shouldn't be. It's like if you've ever played a game where you can pick up items in the environment. If you've ever played Skyrim and you want to get something through a wall, and you kind of ram it up against the wall and let it jiggle and jiggle with the physics engine until it pops through, that's quantum tunneling. That's the best explanation I can give you for quantum tunneling. You had trouble getting a Windows 11 computer to read a floppy disk. I believe that. I hate Windows 11. Like, holy. I've been having to reinstall it on some computers at work, and they want to require you to make an account with Microsoft to even install the thing. And there is some command prompts that you can look up to turn that off. But the fact that you have to do that, and you still have to search for what that is and figure out how to actually run it and turn it off, so it's definitely not for the average user. It's just insane. They've become so heavy-handed, I'm just beginning to hate dealing with them. If I had the option, I would start moving people towards Linux because I feel that's the way it should go. If it's just office work, just productivity stuff, Linux will do 98% of it now. Oh yes, and the data archival issues of proprietary formats. Your friend wants to be data center engineer. You work together on a data storage satellite design. Oh, very fun. I'm excited to see stuff like that start happening. Like, we're gonna see just servers running in space. Because it'll be one of the best places to put them. Sometimes. For certain aspects. I don't think you'd want to run anything that's super intensive in space, just because heat dissipation becomes a very real problem in space. Because you can't get rid of it. Not very easily, anyway. Do I got missing? Oh shit. Where were they? Were they right behind me? Oh, right to my side. Yeah, I've known people that still make a good living dealing with tape backup systems. And if you're willing to put up with it, I don't recommend this at all because it will destroy any other career, is to take up COBOL programming. There are so many old companies that have refused to update things over the years that needing to still program things in COBOL, of all languages, is a necessary thing for some like really important systems. I better check my fuel here. It's been giving me the wrong amount of fuel. There's also a lot of splash damage in space. I would say that there's a lot of opportunity for it. Kind of like, what's it called? Kessler syndrome? I think personally that it's overblown to a degree because a system wants to equalize in the first place. I don't think it would just continue falling apart like that. I think it would stabilize at some level. Well, yes, but that's the thing, you can't expose to the vacuum. You need... So when an atom vibrates, you need to vibrate the atom next to it to transfer that vibration to it, vibration being heat. Without anything to vibrate itself, the atom will have trouble removing that heat from itself. It's why using like laser weaponry in space would be very effective, because you could just overheat things. But yeah, it will cook itself. There's a lot that goes into trying to protect it in any way. From wrapping it in gold foil, giant heat spreaders that spread out like solar panels. It's all kinds. Because the reason you'd use a big radiator like that is the number of molecules of whatever medium is getting through, because there is still stuff in space. There's still atoms, there's still molecules of space. They're just very far apart. And if you can collect enough of them by having some really big fins, then you can use it to dissipate the heat.
This time the enemy has proven stronger. Withdraw.
It's about surface area. Like a lot of things, really. Surface area is huge. in like tons of stuff. Our brain, for instance, surface area. Oh god, having to manually walk back to the machine and program it. Ugh, yeah. That sounds familiar. Even in the days of today with like USB drives and stuff, you still run into issues. Oh, I got a thing. Red stars. Nice. Well, yeah, that was a little different to add a little bit end of the day. Finishing up ground for the week. But I want to thank everybody for joining. And I want to thank Ox for the $20. Thank you very much. That's very awesome of you. It's been really nice watching the channel grow, watching the community grow, and just getting to chat with everybody. I think for years I've said to myself that I've never been able to find a group of people that I felt I wanted to be a part of in some way. And at some point it just felt like, well, maybe the best option is I need to build that myself. And I'm glad I am, because I enjoy this a lot, and I enjoy your guys' company. Thank you very much to every one of you. I hope you all have a great night. So until next time, take care, and goodbye.